Candace, welcome back. Okay, I'm taking a little break. Gonna do something different. Gonna make a cute little prayer book. Just if you're not into the little prayer digital kit, which is from TheJunkJournalStudio, which is really cute, then just pretend we're using some different paper. But we're going to be using a pie crust box to make this out of. Oop, I guess I need to start my little thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go trim my box down. And then, okay, well, we'll do that. Then I'm going to, and like I said, this is from the Junk Journal Studio. It's called Huge Faith Kit. I didn't print them all out full size because I'm making small things. But I printed these on 45-pound paper, and then I backed them all with Janie B. Journal's Mystery 2 papers. Because these are going to be like my little signatures. It's going to be a little mini 3 signature. So if you can just envision, this is just one page. But if you want to do a small one of these, you just print them 5x7s. Because when you cut them out and fold them, they're perfect sizes for them. So, but these are just some of the pages from the kit. And like I said, I backed them all with Janie B. Journal papers. And then this is just the full page of one of the backing pages in the kit. And like I said, this is Janie B. Journal Mystery 2. But this is from the Faith Kit. I just print them 2 per page. This is Faith Kit. I printed 2 pages of those because I wanted to. And that's a full size. But when we cut them in half, we'll be able to get 2 pages from that. And then these lilies. Like I said, everything's printed 2 per page on the 5x7 sizes. This one I printed, I think, 3 times because I'm getting, when you cut them down, then it makes a perfect page for that. Okay, and then this is a full page for the envelope. I did make one smaller, but no, it might be too small, so I might just have to do something. I don't know yet. So, but I printed these regular size because the medium sizes of all of these I think I can use for a page. Same thing with this. This is full size, but I thought some of these sizes will be good sizes for the little mini journal. And then like this, you know, locket lady, you could use her year-round. And then this is pretty too, for year-round stuff. This is a good year-round. Some of these you could use year-round. But this is the little 5x7 mini envelope. It's a little mini, but we're going to see. Who knows? But isn't this the cutest little girl and little boy praying, saying their prayers at night? This is the full page. I didn't make it smaller because these would actually fit on my pages. And then we're going to see what we can do with these. I just print them on full page so they wouldn't be so tiny. And then there's little prayer cards. Little scripture cards. Oh my goodness. Yes, the door's open. Y'all hear them. And then, like I said, these sizes will fit great on there to make a little tuck spot in the little mini journal. Same thing here. Now, if you wanted to use this actual card, I think you will have to cut it down on the sides here to make it fit. And then I printed these regular size just because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. I mean, these are small. I could use those because they already come mini. But I don't know. We'll look at them and see. Like I said, a majority of this I'll probably do. And this is printed them 2 per size. Yeah, little bitty. But we'll see. Just want to get the the basics going with you. And then y'all can. Then I'll just do a little flip through when I get it done. But yeah, that's an itty bitty pocket. But I'm doing an itty bitty little journal. And then this would be perfect size for belly bands in there. And then these, I didn't like how they printed because I printed them 4x6s, and I didn't do them to fit, so it chopped off some of my words, but I can still use them in something, so that's all those are, is just ones that I didn't like. So, all right, let me go trim up all my papers, cut up my my pastry box so you can see what I'm doing with it. And then I will come back and we will, I'll show you the next step. All right, I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, guys, just kind of wanted to show you where I trimmed it all off. Like I said, I got all the edges trimmed right on the edge of where the folds are. And so this is what we have, this. Now, it's almost 12 inches. So I'm going to cut it in half at 6 inches because you'll get 2 little mini journals out of this. So let me go cut it at 6 inches and then I will be right back. Okay, so here we go. We have got it cut in half so you actually get 2 little mini journals out of it. And like I said, I'm just doing these. They're going to be considered prayer journals. I had made one. I don't know, this is one of the first ones I ever gave to somebody. As far as a small thing goes, to a nurse that had helped us years ago. And I just thought I would make another one. And then we will see how it goes. Now I got to go cut all my papers and everything. And then once I get all that done, then we'll come back and start working on the journal. Okay? See y'all later. Bye. Hey guys. Okay. I kind of got all my little signatures done, so I've got them all cut. Got some coffee dyed, you know what that is, notebook paper, composition paper. Oh, and then our other little pieces, some other book dye paper, some gray graph paper. This is just some regular coffee dye paper. And then this is my center signature. So they all have, shoot, I should have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far. And then I'm going to make this other page, which I sure wish I could tell. Okay. My time is going this way underneath my holder, so I can't tell. So what I did is I cut the tags, and I'm going to back the tags on coffee paper, so that way it'll thicken them up a little bit and we can write on the back. But I'm going to leave them spaced just a little bit like that, so we can put this inside our signature, so we'll have like a tag page. So let's see, let me just take one of these out. Well, actually it's going to go in there, so let me make sure that I have got the right amount of space, which, yep, so it looks like about 1/8 of an inch is what I'm going to need. So let me put these inside, and I went and cut my the top, the journal cover, the base, 5.5 by 8.5. 8.5 is what you end up with after you trim, but I wanted to excuse me, froggy, but I just wanted to have a little bit on top and a little bit on bottom, so when you stand it up you don't have a lot of excess play. So I will be covering that later, but I wanted to do this first. So let me see what side of the paper I want. I guess that one was good. And I'm thinking I'm going up here because this is a little tattered and torn. So let's go ahead and glue these on here. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. Hope you had a good day. I know. Hey, it's not raining day. I mean, we went 4 days straight rain. It's definitely cloudy and overcast, but no rain so far. Oh, I don't know. I didn't even look at the weather on my phone to see if we're supposed to have more or what. I think we had, well, when I checked the other day, that we had supposed to have 1 day break from the rain, and it's supposed to rain again, and then our temperatures are supposed to drop. We're supposed to get in the 50s. I think today we're in the low 60s. But I think after this rain and the next one that's coming, we are supposed to, I guess, get some winter weather, which is fine by me. I don't mind the cool. Now remind me that when I whine about, oh, it's cold down here when I'm crafting, but I have 2 heaters. Actually, I have 1 heater on right now behind me. So, but I bring out this big one. It looks like a radiator. It's an oil electric heater type thing. I don't know, it's pretty tall, maybe almost 3 foot tall. And it looks like, you know, one of those metal radiators with a G. But we got it years ago from Lowe's or Home Depot. And so, yep, I have that going on kind of in front of my work table. And it's mainly to help keep the doggies warm, because that's where their bed is. Their beds, they've got 2 big beds in front of my table. And then I usually put it over there. And then I have this little heater blowing on me. And, but yeah, they snuggy up on it. They love that. Plus, I bring blankets down for them and cover them up. Yeah, I know they're spoiled. We got out their fleece blankets, so they have fleece blankets on their beds, and I put the fleece blankets on all their stools upstairs. So, yeah, they like winter too because they like to snuggle. All right, let me see if I can. Ooh. Got a pile of scraps from snipping all my little pages. Alright. And then I'm just gonna do that for all 3 sets. Just so happened, you know, it had 6 tags, so which worked perfectly for my little taggies. I'm going to put them underneath my block so they can dry a little better. You know, I like them flat. Oh, so let me put that underneath my blocks. Now I'm gonna go and glue the other 2 sets onto the coffee dye, put them underneath the blocks, and then let them dry for a little bit. And then I will come back and we will finish some more of this video. So I will see you guys again in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I have the cards. They, you know, dried underneath the book. I folded them in half and then trimmed the little edges on there. So now we're going to put them inside. Oh my gosh. We're going to put them inside our little signatures. So that's that one. I'm going to put this one in here. And then this one back here. All right. And then I have these 4x6 index cards. They're the thinner ones. These are the ones I think I got from Dollar Tree. And they're not that thick, but they're not, I'm guessing they're 45 pounds because they kind of feel like that other copy paper. So we're just going to fold, excuse me, fold them in half, and we're going to insert them into our little journal for an extra page. And then I think we might, well, I don't know, I might do some parchment paper. I just didn't want to get too thick, but let me see. Where? I mean, this is white, but I want to put something on there. And if we put that like that, that'll be decent. Okay, so let's put this one behind that one. I don't know, that might be too much paper on paper. We'll do that on this one. And then on this one, let's see what we have. That's my middle. Well, I guess we'll put it, excuse me, we'll put it here. Alright, so that, oops, keep them together. And I think that makes 12. Sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the middle signature. So 11 in the middle signature. So let's just look and see how that's going in here. Because it's not going to have a lot of extra. It looks like that's fitting in there pretty decent. I mean, you know, it's supposed to be a prayer journal, so you can write down prayers and all that good stuff. I know, that's why it's called a prayer journal. But it still gives us a few things to add some of this to. So I think I might do some brown painter's paper in there. Maybe some brown, green, and white parchment paper. So let me put you on pause again so I can cut these. I'm just going to trim them down to the sizes that I have in here. I'm going to do 3 of those just so they'll be in there, and then I will be right back after we're done with that. Well, actually, I'll do that, and then I'll cut some snippets, some of the ephemera out, so you don't have to watch me do that, and then we'll start doing some decoration and work, okay? I'll see you in a few. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, I know it's been a while, but had to wait for things to dry. I glued some thick craft stock paper from my base on my pastry lid, journal lid. Put some of the, whatever that stuff is, from the old post office packaging. And then I just cut some chipboard that I'm going to put in there. So let me go ahead and do that. I know, and then I have to wait for that to dry. But then I'll show you the ephemera that I picked out, and I've got it gluing on some book pages. And then after this dries, we will come back. I will lace them in, and then we will have our little journal. But I got to decide what I'm going to do for the cover. I got one thing picked, but I'm not sure if I like it. Yes, Jake lost his little friend. Now we got it back, so that's what you hear and all the noise from. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these. And then we're going to put them on. Go ahead and glue this down. I know, we had peace and quiet for a couple of days, huh? Well, I did. Until John walked down the hill and got his little other toys, which I'm guessing he's lost the other 2 because I hadn't seen them or heard them the last couple of days either. So let's just go ahead and glue these down so they can be drying too. Oops. Let me see. No, I might have to trim that a little more. It might be a little too pointy, but we'll see. Yep, so far we've gone all afternoon without rain. I still hadn't looked at the weather. Well, that's because my phone is stuck up there. So just curious what they claim. All right. Let's see how. It's not going to be so bad, but I'm guessing it wouldn't hurt to just go ahead and trim those off a little more. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and get this one. Oh. All right. Brings back days of putting book covers on your books. But, you know, you didn't glue them to it, but we still wrapped them around, you know, and glued the paper to each other. But we sure didn't glue it to the books. Oh, my gosh. We would have been in so much trouble. Oh, with the schools and our parents, because we'd have had to buy those books. Yeah, got the baby shower invitation from my son and Brooks. Baby shower in December. Can't believe that baby's going to be here soon. Hope they're ready. It's too late now. Oh. All right. Push my sleeves up. They're walking down. All right, so that is going to be our little, I don't know, I might round those edges, those little pointy. You just, oops, crease that a little bit better. All right. There we go. Nice sturdy. And I haven't even put any decorations on it yet, and it's pretty sturdy. Alright, so let me put it underneath my book so it can, my plates, so it can dry for a little bit. Nice and sturdy before I start messing with it some more. Alright, and then these are the images that I went with, that I backed on book page so they can dry before I chop them all up and do things with them in our little prayer book. So that's them. Alright, well, I'm going to cut all these out and then wait for my cover to dry. And then this is what I'm thinking, oops, for the front of it. Putting this is all ephemera from the kit. So I'm thinking of doing that and putting that on there as, well, I shouldn't have put it up, as the cover. And I'm thinking maybe of trimming this down and putting this on the back for the back cover with something else on the bottom. I don't know. Or I'm going to decoupage some pieces of Bible or something. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning to that. So, all right. Well, let me let my stuff finish drying. Let me ink around this, get that glued down, and then cut out all my little fussy cuts, and we will come back and start working some more on it. See y'all in another little while. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so I know this one's been a long stop, start, stop, start. Okay, let me see. Yes. Is it ticking? Yes. All right. So I did my little cover. I did my insides, which I thought I had this is a little pocket. This is a pocket. And then the back is just, you know, part of the paper from the kit. And this is an ephemera piece that I cut and put on there. And then once I string them in, I'm going to put some lace on the back. But I put the little butterfly and the small cross on here. And then this is our insides. Like I said, I'll string them up later. But these were 3 tags that they had in there. And I thought this would work for like little belly bands and tuck spots. So I know I decorated this little one without you. And then I started to do this one. And I was like, oh, let me turn the camera on so I can at least do it. So this was like part of the envelope that I had cut and used for in here. And then I just fussy cut out the part of the butterfly and this little rose and put it on here. And then took the large believe and, oops, hello, we're going to throw it down. We're going to throw down some believe. And then it's time to refill my glue. I hate when I have to push so hard. Makes my hand get a cramp. Oh, time to refill. So we're going to put that on there. And then I'm just going to put this other little butterfly up here. And I think I still need to trim between his little antennas, because that's just too big of a empty spot. I mean, a white space in there. I know. But had to do it. Oh, so yeah, we just finished eating dinner. I made penne noodles, well, we call it mock lasagna, with leftover spaghetti. I do the spaghetti sauce, and then penne noodles, and then I put like 3 heaping tablespoons of cottage cheese, some mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and then kind of let it melt in there. And so I call it mock lasagna. So you don't have to put all, you know, make all the lasagna noodles and do all the layers. I just use leftover spaghetti sauce when we have spaghetti, and then, you know, do that with it. So it tastes real good. Even my kids like it, and my daughter's kids like it. So sometimes we use egg noodles, but I prefer it with the penne noodles. So there's that one that we're going to use. And then this one here, you know, this one was just a little too bright and colorful for me. You know, even though I'm putting the big old bright yellow on there, this was just a scrap from my little envelope that I was like, well, let's just layer it up and do a little collaging. I don't know if you call it collaging, I guess, since it's layering. Some decorating. And to help tone it down a bit, alright, and then this little piece of ephemera. Come on, glue, you can do it. I you know, backed them on book page just because it's going to be on the page and you're not going to see it. So my husband's watching Taken upstairs. It's a little loud. Not that we haven't seen it 100 times and that we own it on our movie channel, but he's watching it on Netflix. So I'm sure he'll be passed out in about 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. But yes, it finally stopped raining. Oh, not a drop all day. And the sun finally came out about 3. But it turned out to be a nice day. But it is chilly out there. It's definitely, it was like 53, probably at 4. So I don't know what it's, like I said, I haven't looked because I'm using my phone. Alright, and then we're just going to put that on there. I know I'm like, oh yeah, that paper was too bright. Well, let's put the big old bright yellow butterflies on there. But those are going to be little tuck spots in there. So, like I said, I got all my little, these are the little 3 strips that I had shrunk them down 2 per page, so the 5 by 7. So I'm going to turn them into little tuck spots. And then these are all going to be, we're going to have a round tuck spot in every signature. This was like the, let me put the whole thing out. It's like this, and you're supposed to cut them. Well, I was like, well, I wonder how they would work if we folded them up. So I just cut them, you know, cut the tops, cut the bottom, and by gosh, if they didn't fold, just perfect. So that's going to be, you know, in one of our little tuck spots. Then I have the word faith that I was going to put this in there for a tuck spot. I know that for sure. I don't know what I'm doing with all that yet. I just know I was going to use them. And then we have these 2 words that I'm going to use for a tuck spot. And I think this was my other word, because I was trying to do, you know, a word for each one, a round thing for each one, and then a little belly band tuck spot, and then an angel type thing, which obviously I couldn't count because I guess this is going to be another little tuck spot, a rogue tuck spot. So I need another one since I only have 2 over there. And then these are my little angels that I'm putting on to be just a little side tucks that we're going to do. So we will do that together. But I did make, this is the little envelope that I did 2 per page. It's not that little. It's actually kind of cute. So I don't know, maybe that will be my, maybe I was thinking that would be my 3rd thing, but I still need a tucky spot for it, because this needs to be a tucky. And I think, I thought this, yes, so this is gonna, will fit into here, because the blue and blue, but I need another one for this to tuck in, so that can come out, or maybe I can, now why is that stuck in there? That is not even that size. That's not even funny. Look at that. I mean, it would fall out. Obviously, I was holding it and wasn't paying attention. I bet you I was. Y'all know I like to hold stuff down here and try to pull out. That would explain why I couldn't get the stupid thing out. But anyway, oh my gosh, y'all. Sometimes it's a scary situation here. Oh, but that's going to be our little thing. And I put a little grommets in there so I can put some ribbon in there to tie it. But I'm going to poke my holes and string my signatures in there. And then we will do a little bit of decoration. And that's going to be our prayer. Oh, it's upside down. That's going to be our little prayer journal. And a little sweet and simple. And like I said, I might take some of my matte medium and put on here just to kind of seal it. So, but I want it to dry since I just glued that on there. I want this to dry good. So I will probably do that and show y'all that just so you can see the stuff that I use. And so that's the beginning of this little thing. Okay, so now I have a real prayer request. Not for us. For, I guess it's my sister, my half-sister's husband. His name's Randy Wade. And he was in a bad accident Wednesday. And he's actually fighting for his life. So I'm told. I don't know the whole truth because, anyways, long story. I'm not part of the family. So, but one of my stepsister, who was an ex-stepsister, you know, saw on the news. So, you know, I texted my mom, but I mean, I tried calling her. She never answers my phone, but my calls. But she replied to my text to tell me that yes, you know, he is in up in Jackson, Mississippi, and at first they said he had no chance, but they saw some movement in his brain, so they went and did some brain surgery type stuff to release the pressure and to drain fluid, and so they will know more on Friday. So I wouldn't be a very good new child of God if I did not ask for all of you wonderful women out there and men or whoever that watch to say a prayer for him, to hope that he survives. So I would greatly appreciate if you would say a prayer for him. And like I said, his name is Randy Wade. And if you want to Google it, you can type in WLOX Ingalls accident. It's INGALLS, and it's W as in Walter, Lion, Ox, X-ray, WLOX. And it's on the news. I mean, it did happen. So, but like I said, we're not close. We're not, but long story. Very short ending. But if, he is a good man. So if y'all would please, say some prayers for him in hopes that he makes it through Friday, and that they see some shot and some chance that he can survive, and that he'll make it. Okay, so enough. I know we have just had enough. It comes in threes, and this is number 3 for this week, and I think I've had my fill. All right, so I will be back tomorrow after I don't know. I guess I'm going to do I'll do that first. We'll let it dry, then we'll come back and lace it in. But anyway, now I've got sidetracked because of that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me, some of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed all of this other than the ending. But, like I said, I know we need your prayers still, but I think he might need them more. So, thanks for everything. I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great day and blessed day. Thanks for your love. Thanks for everything. And I will see y'all on the next one. Okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.